The news broke last night. The Neuro Spino was just revealed, and incredibly enough, it was revealed very early compared to what I believe it should have been shown. It was not in a completely functional state, and people are wondering, why was it revealed already? It feels like it was only being teased for a little while, and, you know, then we got the serious teasers, and then it just kind of instantly climaxed. Like it wasn't a controlled orgasm or something, and then, well, we got to see it last night. I'm actually going to show you guys a bunch of footage on it. Let me just log into the server first. All right, we're okay. We have lots of hunger. Yeah, I've been progging a Rex. I lost my my Carno, but that's not even on the point. It was released really fast, and some people have been wondering, I guess, why it was released so fast. And unfortunately, it was actually a leak that a lot of people didn't know about, but it was getting around in the community pretty fast. Now, like I said, I'm going to show you all of the stuff to do with the Neuro Spino in just a moment. You can skip ahead if you want now, but I'm playing Keemstar today, and I'm hosting Drama Alert, if you want to call it that, where I'm going to explain to you a couple things. So, I mean, skip ahead if you want, but you're going to miss some juicy stuff. So, yeah. Now, hang on, let me just check my stats real quick. I'm on 133 hunger, 0.7. I feel like I shouldn't even be in game right now. It's gonna be a bad time for me if I die. I'm gonna be upset. You know what? I'm gonna log out. Oh, I think it's too late. Okay. What was that? It just walked past me. Okay, little guy. So anyways, forget about whatever just happened. I'm going to talk about this now. The issue that we have is I've known about the Neuro Spino for a very long time. I've known about it for months before any of the community did, because I got a first look at it just to check it out, you know, and look at it. I didn't record any of it. I didn't even breathe a whisper of it even existing to anybody. Now, I'm not allowed to disclose when I see something brand new that's coming to the game because of NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. Surprise, surprise. However, it does mean that I get to get a peek at things and then prepare content in the future for you guys to check out once the time comes, and it's a public thing, and it's public knowledge, and it's been revealed, basically. And I am always going to stick with the NDA agreement that I have. I'm never going to break that. I'm never going to void that. Now, I know I'm not like the shining star of honesty and integrity when it comes to the hypo debacle I had a while ago, where I was playing as all the hypos and stuff like that. However, the difference is that the majority, if not all of the community, knew the hypos existed. They've seen the animations, they've seen the roar, or heard the roars, they've seen them in combat. Like, it was just a mass-covered creature. At least all three of them were. Everyone knew everything about those creatures, basically. The only thing that was the issue was they weren't completely done, and that's basically the quality factor there. They didn't look their best, so they're in the public eye right now, not looking their best. However, the big difference is that there was a leak that happened with the Neuro Spino where this thing was worked on tirelessly for months prior to you guys even seeing it. And it was leaked just so much by one group of individuals on one server, the one in a box server. And the issue with that is they data mined it, obviously. They got it from the files recently that were released into the game through an update to show you guys at some point, you know, I assume at the end of this month rather than so soon, but it had to be pushed because of the fact that it was leaked early, and it was a big surprise, and all of the devs were super excited because it's a very anticipated creature. But anyways, God, it sucks because, like, it was so anticipated. It was one of my most anticipated creatures. My most anticipated creature is the Tisso Rex. I can't wait to see that. That's the creature that I think is going to end all creatures. I think that's going to be the amazing creature that I'm just gonna crap myself over and dream of every night for the next, like, year. But regardless, Unfortunately, it was leaked, and because of that, I'm pretty sure the neural was revealed in a state that was less than, you know, what it should have been or what it was planned to be, because they still had a lot of stuff to hook up. As I mean, when we've seen the hypos, we usually see them with their sounds hooked up and more animations and stuff like that. And then this guy came out and it was like, you know, hey, we don't have the sounds hooked up yet and stuff like that. And I think it's just because of the fact that it had to be a rush decision because the pictures were getting out in the community and the surprise was almost ruined, more or less. It was ruined in a sense. It was ruined for a lot of people. Not so much me because, I mean, I saw it super early, but other people had it ruined. So it kind of sucks. I think there's an issue of integrity, but I've been speaking to Dondi and yeah, I don't know about that box server. It's RIP is the best way I can put it because it's not a good time. Anyways, welcome back to the aisle. We have a lot of cool stuff to take a look at. We got all of the Neuro Spino sounds and all that stuff. I'm just gonna start rolling it now for you guys. So that's everything on the Neuro Spino as far as the aesthetics. However, there is some information about them that was revealed in the Twitch chat as well. Ah, there's a lot of turkeys down there, and there's something else up right there. A Rex or a Birdo? I think that's not Birdo. Alberto, yes. Turkeys, hi. These don't hurt me. Anyways, so there was something mentioned about weather manipulation and this creature. And, well, some fancy stuff. You see, weather manipulation would be cool, but it'd be even cooler if you could mess with someone's mind and make them think it's raining when it's really not. See, the brain controls everything, and it would make sense to a degree that maybe something else could be at play to make things think it's raining. But who knows? That could be interpreted a lot of different ways. I'm just going to keep away from those guys. Move up right here. What are my stats as an aloe? 2,700 weight mass. I've got 1,096 health. Are you serious? This guy is so weak. Damn, that sucks. I thought he'd have way more health than that. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna run up right here. They also moved into some more stuff about it as well. And the tongue that it has. You guys saw the spike tongue, and there's a reason I left that clip in there. You see, the tongue is a giant spike. And the idea behind that, which was confirmed, there's no alternating. Huh? The whole thing that was confirmed with the tongue is that when it eats, it doesn't just eat you normally. It shoots its tongue into you and then liquefies your insides and then drinks you like a Slurpee, which is pretty gruesome and gross, actually. It makes me think of that freaking, that giant alien worm thing that sucks brains out of your head. In Starship Troopers, I think it is. I think that's what it is, the mastermind thing or whatever. That's what that reminds me of, and that's kind of gross now that I think about it. Actually, this was an idea that I had for the Nyctotyrannus ages ago, but it just didn't really suit it being a Tisso strain, because Tissos are already well equipped to chew up food and, you know, slice chunks of meat off. They're already very well equipped for that, so it didn't really make sense to have to liquefy the insides of things. However, it would make sense for a neuro to want to do that, seeing as they're not really built to be up close and personal, tearing flesh off and stuff like that like they can. But they're probably meant to cripple their opponent before they actually try and do any of that, obviously. Now, we saw the size of it, too. I don't think that's the final size, unfortunately. I think there is some other stuff that's going to be happening to it, and then it's going to get upscaled and then put to its actual size. But I do know that that is very, very close, if not the actual size of it. This thing is not going to be a big creature. It's not going to be, like, hypo-sized. Hypos are very unique. They are very, very unique. They won the genetic lottery as far as size goes. Everything else, well, I mean, they won, yeah, but well, I guess they're the lottery billionaires, you know, that you hear of once every blue moon. That makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Now, there was a reference to annihilation and the possibility of mimicking other creatures and their calls. But I don't know if this is confirming that they want to do that or not, because it sounds like a really hard mechanic to do, and it doesn't sound like it'd be a lot of fun to make. And, well, I think it would be a really enticing one to have, because, like, you could make Dryo sounds as a Neuro Spino, and then maybe, like, attract a Utah that doesn't expect, you know, anything big or menacing to be around, and then, well, you scare the crap out of them. And as you guys... I don't even know. I'm going to give you guys a spoiler warning. I'm going to give you guys a spoiler warning right now. If you haven't seen Annihilation, go watch the freaking movie, because it's absolutely amazing. And if for any reason, watch it for this one scene, or look up on YouTube Annihilation bear scene. And I'm going to warn you, it's going to be the scariest, most incredible thing you are ever going to see and hear in your entire life. I hope you don't mind seeing someone's jaw get ripped off. Anyways... in Annihilation, there's this bear, and this bear is effectively just killing people, more or less. But what it's doing to them is it absorbs them, basically. It doesn't really let them die, per se. Like, they kind of absorb it into their body, whoever it is. And there's this one woman that gets unlucky. She didn't win the lottery. And, well, the bear gets to eat her because of it. But it, like, morphs her into its body. And then this is where it gets weird because, you know, in the movie, they're tied to a chair. All the other people are. And then one person went crazy, obviously. And they're like, oh, you did stuff. You're doing things. Yeah, insurance. And then, oh, man, it's so messed up. Because, like, thinking about it, it's giving me goosebumps. Okay. I thought it was something else. They're being interrogated in the chairs, tied up, you know, nothing able, they can't do anything. And then they hear the friend that was killed by the bear crying out. She's screaming. So the woman with the gun that's tied everyone up runs out of the room, and then she starts shooting her gun, and you hear a bear start freaking out. The bear walks into the room and, like, roars, and it does the bear roar, but then you hear the woman's voice in the background screaming, help me. Like, when she was being eaten by the bear, she was screaming, help me. And then the bear screams, help me. Then you see half a fused human skull on its face, and it's just nastiness, disgustingness. You guys get the idea. I don't know if it's going to be something like that. I think it'd be really cool. Just for reference, is why I went into detail with that. But it's something we'd like to see. Now, there was a comment made about the transformation from any type of normal dinosaur to the strain. Now, transformation to me, and this means they will play an animation and do something as they transform into these hulking beasts or, you know, incredible assassins, yada, yada, yada. I think there's going to be some really cool animations for that. Just a heads up for you guys that apparently this is a thing. I didn't realize that they'd have an animation for you as you, quote-unquote, evolve into something else. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Ultimately, the Neuro Spino coming to the game, I mean, it's not going to be in the game for a while, obviously. I have some recordings scheduled with Don to check this thing out and take a look at it even more. I don't know if I'll be able to play as it for a while because they're still working on things, but as far as seeing it in the game and seeing how it, like, moves around through forests and stuff like that, and a player perspective seeing it, I have something lined up with him to do that, which is going to be really cool. We'll get an actual up-close and personal look at the Neuro Spino, which is going to be really cool. But as far as anything else, I mean, that's basically it. I don't really have anything else I can show you guys on it or talk to you guys about. Now you know a little bit of the juicy drama that's happening behind the scenes, obviously, but... Oh, I want to show you guys something. Don't bite me. In right there. You guys see that? That's like a perfect baby hiding spot. Maybe I can fit in there. No, I can't fit in there. Yeah, I can't fit in there. But no, that's like the perfect Yeah, it's like the perfect baby hiding spot. Right there. So if you're ever a baby, you should definitely go into that little cave and try and progress a little bit. Just don't get stuck in there. That kind of sucks. Anyways, guys, that is it for now on the Isle. Let me know your thoughts down below on everything you have seen and heard in this video. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff. All right, you can go now. Video's over. Or you can say boobies if you made it this far in the comments section. I mean, you know, one of the two. Actually, maybe not, because it's kind of awkward when my phone lights up and I'm like in a restaurant somewhere and, you know, the comment is boobies. It gets kind of weird. What was that? Oh, there's a ding. Yeah, it gets kind of weird when I get booby comments and my phone's on a table and a waiter sees. It's kind of weird. Yeah. All right. Bye.